Hi students, in this video I am going to discuss with you about advanced stream operations. This is Roslyn Diana, Associate Professor, CSE Department, RMD Engineering College. Advanced stream operations. The stream interface in java.util.stream.stream defines many operations. They can be classified into two categories. So we will look at them. So there are various core operations over streams. They are classified into three types: intermediate operations, terminal operations, and short circuit operations. So in Java Stream API, it offers many advanced operations to manipulate and process data efficiently. So we will explore some of them. And first one is flatMap of. It is used when you have a stream of collections. That is example, list arrays, and you want to flatten them into a single stream. So you are having multiple streams. You want to make it as a single stream. It helps in transforming nested structures into a flat structure. Multiple structures will be turned into one single structure. Example is given here. There is a list, and list name is name list. It contains array of list elements. First list John, Jane. Second list Tom, Jerry. Third list Alice, Bob. So if you want to combine all these three, we are using flatMap method. So for the output list name, flattened list name is flat names. The input list, if you take, its name is name list. A dot stream of dot a flat map of each element, each list elements it will take, and you are using collect method to collect the result. So it is a terminal operation. After that flattened result is obtained, we have to print it. So SOP of flat names. Next method, terminal method, a reduce method. It is used to perform reduction in the elements of the stream using associative accumulation function. It helps in reducing the stream elements into a single result. Example, there is a list called numbers. It contains 5 values. So we are creating the stream of values, array of values by using asList method. Directly in the code itself, we are giving the value. So arrays dot asList of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we want to sum them up as a single value. So result name is sum, and it is return type is integer. It is equal to your input list numbers dot stream of. You create a stream for the numbers, and you are going to reduce the values of the stream. So we use the method reduce of. Initial value is 0. Then each value of the stream it will take and add it to the 0 value. So 0 plus 1, it will be 1. So that is A plus B. Again, that 1 will become A. The new value will become B. So new value is 2. So already 1 is there. 1 plus 2, it will be 3. Then 3 plus 3, it will be 6. 6 plus 4, it is 10. 10 plus 5, it will be 15. So in the result, we'll have a name here, sum. We are going to print it. So sum colon, we are giving the output here. Then collect method, it is also a terminal operation. It is used to collect the list of values and display it to the user. Example, there is a words list. It contains apple, banana, cherry, date, and elderberry. And there is a map method used here. You are grouping them by length. Each value, apple, if you take, it is 5 size, and banana 6 size. Cherry is also 6. So banana, cherry will be grouped together. Apple will be separate, date will be separate, and elderberry will be separate. So each, the map function will have key and value. The key will be apple and its size will be 5. So we are collecting each value according to their length. So collectors dot grouping by of string colon length. And we are printing the result. Its name is grouped by length. and peak off. It is used for debugging or intermediate actions during stream processing. It allows to perform action on each element when it is passed through without modifying the elements. To get each element of the stream, we can use peak method. Example here, the list name is names John, Jane, Tom, and Jerry. For the names list, we create a stream and we are going to filter all the names that starts with the J. And after filtering, we have to display it. So we are using a peak method to get the name starting with J. And we are printing here filtered and that name. For example, filtered John, filtered Jane, and Jerry, these outputs. Then map of string this value to the uppercase. So it will be mapping the input to uppercase and for each of the result, it will print the value. Partitioning by. This method is a specialized collector that partitions a stream into two groups based on a predicate. So a condition will be there based on that grouping will be done. It creates a map, a Boolean comma list, where the key is true for elements that match the predicate and false for those that don't match. So in the map method, we have a key and value. Key will be true or false, and value will be a list of value. Partitioning by method is a specialized collector that partitions a stream into two groups based on a predicate. It creates a map of Boolean comma list. That is what we discussed now. Example is given here. Numbers is their list name, and if it contains 10 list of values, then we create a partitioned list with values with some predicate condition n mod 2 equal to 0. Whichever number is divided by 2 and if remainder is 0, that will be partitioned as a separate list. And skip method and limit method. Skip method is used to avoid a certain list of values. And limit method is used to get a specified amount of output values. In this example, there is a list items. In this list, values are item 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here, our output name is page 2. It is also a list. From the given items, 6 items, we are going to get some limited set of values. So items dot stream of create a stream, okay, and from that we are skipping first 3 values. So dot skip of 3 and how many remaining values maximum we want using limit we can set it. So dot limit of 3. So after first 3 values, after they are omitted, how many values we have to get here? 3 values. After getting 3 values, we have to collect it and store it in the list. So dot collect of collectors dot to list of is used, and whatever we collected output we are displaying using SOP method. SOP of page 2. The next method is grouping by. It is also to group the elements based on a given condition. Here, if you take in this example, collect of collectors dot grouping by of name, where name dot char of 0. So in this grouping key and list T is the list of elements in each group. And if you take next method, collecting and then the collector transforms the result of another collector. It allows you to post-process the result after collection. It is also similar to collecting. Here, how it is used is unmodifiable names is equal to names dot stream of dot collectors dot collectors of dot collecting and then of collectors dot to list of. After collecting the given set of values, in that again we have to collect the values and we have to print that value. Parallel streams method can be used for non-stream operations in parallel using dot parallel stream of. However, it should be used carefully for operations that are CPU bound and where the ordering of elements isn't important. So numbers are 10 numbers. Using parallel stream, the multiple numbers will be executed randomly and they will be reduced to one single value. All the values will be added by executing them in multiple CPU cores. Collect of method, it's used in Java. It's a terminal operation used to transform elements of a stream into different form. Usually a collection like list, set or map, or to perform some kind of aggregation, we will use this. It is extremely flexible and can be customized to suit various requirements using predefined or custom collectors. So collector syntax, collect of result r comma a and collect of each value. P is the type of elements in the stream. A is the type of accumulator used in collector. R is the type of the result. Joining strings. We can join strings based on given condition using joining method. Example is given here, Alice, Bob, Charlie. And we can join based on comma. Wherever comma comes, it will join the strings. Collecting into a map. So the list of elements, we can collect them as key and value pair. Here in example, collectors.to map of name tends to name and name tends to name dot length. First output will be name Alice, for example. Then key is Alice, value will be 5. Then key is Bob, value 3. Key is Charlie and the value will be 7. After the map is ready, we can print it using SOP command. And by grouping by of is a powerful collector that groups elements based on a classifier function. The result is a map of the key value comma list of values where K is the key type, grouping creation criterion, and list here T is the list of elements in each group. So grouping group by length, grouped by length is the output mapped value names name and stream dot off of four stream values are created here. Alice, Bob, Charlie, David, and from that we are collecting the values based on their length. So map of integer value and list value. So integer value will be the collection, the grouping value, and the list is the set of names that we are using. Summing and averaging. This method can be summing int of, averaging int of, or summing double of, and summing long of, averaging long of, averaging double of. Any methods can be used for summing or averaging of collection of stream of values. So example is given here, summing integers Java copy and code int sum stream dot off of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dot collect of collectors dot summing int of integer colon int value and SOP of sum. So summing int means it will sum all the integer values. The result will be retrieved. So here we have seen about advanced Java operations. We have seen grouping method and we have seen parallel streams, partitioning by, skip and limit methods, collecting and then methods, grouping by method, and flatMap method. Thank you.